beautiful Virgo, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your general love reading. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I do not take money, e-gifts or donations, okay? So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for any of those things, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam. Let's get straight to your general love reading, my beautiful Virgo. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly 3 times with the Tibetan symbols here, so please be mindful of your wonderful ears. Let us begin. Okay, so let's see what Spirit would like to talk about in your general love reading, my beautiful Virgos. Now, I have to say, when I was meditating on your cards and trying to light the candle, it wouldn't light. It just would not light, okay? It took me a couple of goes to light this candle for you. Also, as soon as I started to meditate on the cards, my throat chakra started to clam up there. So perhaps there's something that you want to relight, or you felt someone is trying to relight something with you and it's just not happening for a while. Maybe there's a conversation that has to be said or spoken but is not being spoken at this time, or there's something here that makes you clam up and think, no, I can't do that. So let's see what happens in your reading, what they would like to discuss, and let us go. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, great angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know regarding their love situation? We got the Hierophant. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, great angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgos? What do they need to know regarding... We got the Devil card. Oof, and we got the Star. Okay, so interesting energy here. The Hierophant. Now, just to let you know, I'm using the White Witch Tarot by Maya de Aust. Okay, and this is the Hierophant card. So this is your protagonist energy, Virgo. This is about deepening commitment. You may be focusing on wanting to build a relationship with somebody that ends up in a high-level commitment, maybe marriage or something like that. With the Hierophant card, the Hierophant is about lessons, learning those lessons, okay? So perhaps you've had to deal with a very painful lesson here. Some sort of secret knowledge came to light here, or there's something here that has been unspoken yet and will come to light. As you can see, I mean, I'm not surprised I got this card with the energy that I was picking up in your reading. As you can see, just before the mouth there is the 2 keys crossing it. So they're indicating a conversation that has not yet been spoken. And, you know, there's some sort of blockage here. The skull right in the center indicates some sort of either toxic pattern or some sort of fear, or something is resisting this being able to speak up. Now, Virgo, I felt this as your energy. I felt like you were unable to speak up on something. So let us see what that is. I feel like it comes off the back of something else. I don't feel like you would ever approach a situation not being able to communicate how you feel or what you want or your needs, unless you have been taught that it was something that you should avoid, or how can I put that, that perhaps somebody avoided their energy with you at, you know, they pushed you away and you've learned a real lesson that you've been really struggling with, and you've been keeping, it's almost like, I just feel like someone has got like a gagging order, like, you know, like you can't talk about something, or you want to talk about something, but someone is resisting and not listening, or there's a real breakthrough here with this Hierophant card. I feel like there's going to be a moment where you kick back and actually, you know, sort of move forward on that. They really want you to connect to higher learning, but also higher practices. So for example, spiritual practices like meditation or cosmic ordering or the law of attraction, things like that. I feel like there's an energy here of outdated systems or outdated thoughts or outdated patterns between you and a person crumbling away, and bringing newfound faith or newfound sort of beliefs within a relationship. Anything that's hollow or I feel like is going to crack and open wide, and there's going to be a discovery here. Something comes to the surface. So let me just clarify this card. I mean, you may be in a marriage at this moment in time, or a high level commitment, Virgo, with somebody that you feel has really toxic energy, or it keeps you stuck, or there's some sort of negative pattern. Now this devil card can represent things that are addictive, or like alcohol or substance abuse, or there could be obsession there, or jealousy, or control issues, or something that is keeping you stuck, or feeling like you cannot talk out, you cannot express yourself. So I'm just going to pull a quick card on this. Now you could be in a solitary energy and dealing with someone that you've separated from, that you were in a high level commitment with, or wanted to be in a high level commitment with, but due to some sort of pattern, it got resisted. It was always it just never sort of got fully realized because of some sort of negative traits. Okay, so let us just clarify this Hierophant card. Just to let you know, I'm using the Way of the Panda Tarot by Kimberly M. San, illustrated by Celia Bell there to clarify this. We've got the Knight of Swords and we've got the Nine of Pentacles. So someone the Knight of Swords, look at this again, Virgo. Knight of Swords, I'm just going to show you in the upright. Knight of Swords comes forth with action and truth and spoken words. Swords are about communication. So again, it's in the reverse here, indicating something has not been communicated, things that have been left unsaid, or something you feel you cannot talk about. The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse indicates some sort of either jealousy or some sort of setback here. Could also be like perhaps workaholism, perhaps someone's spending more time at the office, is addicted to work, or you're focusing on burying your head in work because you cannot speak up or do something about a situation. So for example, because they just said give an example. So for example, if you were with someone that you really wanted to be with long term, you wanted to get married to that person, settle down, but there's a separation here. You may have buried your head in your work and thought, you know what, I just got to cut myself off from the situation. But I'm really feeling that there's a conversation here that has been left unsaid, and that there is a chance to repair it, I feel. But with this Nine of Pentacles, I feel like, for example, if you're single, I feel like you won't be single for long, because the Nine of Pentacles in the upright is often someone who's very self-sufficient, got it all going on, tends to be a solitary energy. Doesn't have to be, but it feels like, you don't need this situation, but you wanted this situation. Nine of Pentacles indicates, if you're separating from something, for example, marriage perhaps, and you feel like you cannot express yourself fully at this time, you can't take action on something at this time because you'll lose out financially. I feel like there's just this, it feels like a gagging order, like you cannot break through something, okay? Now, if it's not that you are like Virgo, you're free, okay? You can express yourself in any way, shape, or form you wish to, but you may feel like something, if you're separated with someone or you're going through a separation at this moment in time, you may feel like there is a conversation that needs to be said, or something is not being brought to light, okay? That there's no action, there's no truth. You want the truth here, and you want someone to just talk. Let you know how they feel, whether you should stay or should you go. That's the energy that I'm getting here with that card. I'm going to go one more on that card. Thank you so much, Spirit guys, Great Angels. The Hierophant, Eight of Wands. Yeah, you want someone to talk, you want news, you want action. The Eight of Wands does say that there is movement forward, there will be action, and there will be a breakthrough here on this stalemate energy, because I feel like it's a conversation or something that's been left unsaid. There's a breakthrough. If you want this person to open up, I feel like they will eventually, or this situation to move forward. The Eight of Wands often means gathering momentum, transformation. You will be celebrating some sort of swift changes. So if, for example, you're wanting to be with someone in a higher level of commitment, and you know who this person is, Virgo, because there's some healing here. The Star card indicates you and this person have the potential to heal something. This is a unified energy right here. Now, this can mean that you're healing yourself, and you are, deciding to look forward for new love elsewhere. You're confident. You'll find your confidence there with that Star card. We will get to it when we get to it. But this is the challenge right there. There's something you have to detach yourself from. So for example, now I'm not here to judge anyone, Virgo. For example, if you're in a high level commitment with someone else at this time, and you feel like it's a negative, something you cannot get yourself out of, but you want to, and you know, it's going to be difficult to get yourself out. I mean, you may find a way. For example, the Hierophant can be you find someone you need to talk to about that, who helps you, like a guru, a teacher, or someone who can help you move through and disconnect in order to come out the other side unscathed. The Eight of Wands does say there is movement, there is action, it is positive. A message comes towards you that inspires you, okay, to deepen a commitment with someone somewhere. It doesn't mean that it's going to be the person that you're toxically connected to at this time, but there is a breakthrough, okay? Now let us read this Devil card. Okay, this Devil card. Now, I'm getting an element of vulnerability here, and the vulnerability is that there's fear, okay? It's about opening up. It's like ripping off a mask. So someone, the Devil card basically says, some things we bind ourselves to that keeps ourselves stuck and makes us feel helpless to change our situation, but we have to recognize that we're not. Now, getting the Devil card in this position indicates the challenge at this time. It's like you get it in the reverse. You're actually disconnecting yourself from something that is not healthy to you. If you've been resisting change or resisting learning a lesson, for example, in a relationship, then I feel like you will have an epiphany moment, and you will find the courage you need to actually move forward in terms of love. If you've been with someone who's got toxic behavior, I feel like they are disconnecting themselves from that sort of energy. I do feel like there's an obsessive kind of energy with this person, and perhaps you at times, Virgo. I'm getting the mirror. When they show me a mirror, it means to flip it. It's almost like a projection. There's a reflection going on between you and this person. So I'm just going to pull a card on the Devil card for you, because basically they're saying, what's keeping you stuck from deeper commitment? So Virgo, you know, I have to be open and address all the energies I'm getting. Virgo, you know, typically Virgo, you're a sign of, you know, you're an earth sign, so considered to be loyal, practical, grounded, and loving. But there may be something deep down within you that's like, you know what, I'm not sure why I cannot commit. You know, you may have some commitment issues that may be unresolved trauma. Not every Virgo is going to be the same. Not every Virgo fits into a pattern that's typical. Same as every sign. There's going to be atypical elements. It all depends on your other placements. You know, sun, moon, and rising. You know, I would watch all sort of videos for that. It doesn't have to be my videos, but others that you sort of relate to, because I know mine are long. But you know, it depends on your placements. Now the Devil card. Yeah, Five of Wands, conflict. Okay, now there's obstacles here with this. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to abandon a connection. It means you have to identify what the conflict is in order to heal it, or in order to gain some perspective where you can move through it and have a breakthrough. So if, for example, you're separated from somebody, and you and this person open up and have that conversation that needs to be said, you and this person can detach yourself from that level of fear and open yourself up to sort of going for it, having that star. The star is a hopeful card. It says, have faith and all will be well. Believe and you shall receive. And the Five of Wands is often a card of, it's almost like these little pandas, they're having a big old scrap, right? Because they're in training. You know, it's almost like they are pushing the boundaries, pushing each other's buttons, as it were. And you know, the next card up is the Six of Wands, which is success. It is positive energy. It is, you know, sort of being seen, as it were. Sometimes it's like a stepping into the spotlight card. So it can mean that where there's been conflict between you and this person, suddenly you both find yourself sort of having an epiphany moment where you both recognize how you've not been listening to each other, or how this conversation that's never been said, you know, you deeply want to commit to each other, but there's been something in the way, whether it's fear, whether it's conflict, something's been causing, you know, some sort of boundary there. Now the five of fire, the five of wands there, it does ask you to acknowledge that we're all different and to honor each other's diversity. There is unity in diversity. Opposites attract. I know that's like a cliche, but it's kind of like, what are the parts of a person that you can love fully and unconditionally? Well, hopefully all of them if you're fully in love with that person. But also you're not a doormat, Virgo. So, you know, there's going to be certain traits of a person that you think, I'm not sure if I can deal with that. And you got to be confident within yourself to say, you know, that doesn't work for me, okay? I respect myself better than that. So you either ship up or ship out. So there's going to be a happy medium here. You got to identify the fear or the problem. The devil is all about identification of what is keeping you stuck. It's about the illumination of that, and then sort of releasing yourself from it. And, you know, anything that's stagnant or keeping you immobile in a relationship, it's about, you know, hashing it out, I guess. You know, don't bury it under the carpet. So if you're in a high level commitment with somebody, because the Hierophant is that, or if you want to be in a high level commitment, but it's not going anywhere because the devil energy is right in the center, I feel like you and this person get an opportunity to really identify that, have a breakthrough conversation, and move forward. Excuse me. Now we have it keeps coming that my throat chakra is really, this is something nervous. I feel like this is something that there is an important conversation that's needed to be had, but one or both parties are a little bit nervous. They clam up. It may be as simple as saying, you know, I really love you. I want to be with you. I want to take this journey of life with you and only you. But someone is afraid to express that. Their true form is they want it, but there's something within them that's like, oh, forever sounds like a very long time. So that's what I'm picking up here with this. Now the star card is a healing energy. It is also a hopeful energy. The stars are aligning for you to come to confidence, to also gain clarity on a situation, and have some sort of illumination as to what the hell's going on here. So, you know, the star is also a renewal card. So you and this person, you can renew your commitment to each other, but you need to identify the blockages before you move forward. We've got Taurus energy, Capricorn, and we got Aquarius energy here, but it is about following heart. And, you know, look at the two areas that are highlighted here, the heart and the throat chakra. Okay, so I do feel like if you want to heal something with somebody and you know, move forward with them or without them, the possibility, the potential is there for both. So let us see. The challenge here is to look at the devil. What's keeping you stuck? And that's as much with you, Virgo, as it is with the person that you may be dealing with, or if you're not dealing with anybody, it may be you want deeper commitments in relationships, but, you know, is there a lesson that you are not quite fulfilling or learning, and you keep sort of attracting the same sort of emotionally avoidant people, or people who tend to be non-committal? You know, you need to look at those things within you. I mean, we've all got our own quirks and foibles and things that we need to heal within ourselves. And once we learn that lesson fully and think, hey, I see this red flag, I know this red flag, this happened to me many years ago, I'm nipping it in the bud. As soon as you do that, then you're actually teaching people that how you like to be treated. Okay, I don't know who this pertains to, and I really don't know if I even agree with what's coming up here, but I mean, I have to give it to you because when it comes up, it will not go away unless I address it. So there, whoa, I'm just gonna go get that card. It just spun right out there. We got the Chariot. So yeah. Well, okay, don't shoot the messenger. I'm going to put that down first. What they're giving me here is it's like training a dog. Okay, and I'm not saying that your person or you are a dog at all, Virgo, but it's like, you know, a dog is a wild, instinctive creature that humans have sort of made domestic. And, you know, if left to their own devices, then they run on their own intuition, their instinct and everything like that. But because they're brought into the home, they're loved by humans and they're given all that wonderful cuddly care, you know, they become softer in their energy. It doesn't mean that they lose their bite. But when they're puppy, you know, they push the boundaries. So you've got a wonderful bounding puppy. They're showing me one right now. And, you know, you may be playing with a toy and you go to, you know, play with that toy and it'll snap at your hand. You're like, no. That's not good behavior at all. Bad boy or bad girl or whatever you'd say to your dog. You know, I love all animals, but I tend to have cats. So the thing is, is saying no and cutting it in, nipping it in the bud first, because that dog is just being its own self. It's just, you know, thinks we're playing and sort of will snap and say, well, I want that. That's what it would do in its pack. I want that. Doesn't mean it's set out intentionally to hurt you, but it's just sort of doing its own thing. And you have to teach that dog that that's not okay with you. You don't want that behavior. That's not a social setting you want to sort of encourage with that dog, for example. So same with humans, okay? If someone does something that you don't like, you sit there. Typically, especially when we're in love, Virgo, because, and they've been saying this quite a lot, as soon as sort of love walks in, common sense walks right out. We tend to see a red flag and we go, okay, I don't really like that behavior. So maybe, hopefully it won't happen again. Then it happens again. You're like, oh, okay, I'm going to just sort of mention it briefly or something like that. And then, you know, it may snowball. That person, so for example, that person that you meet, they may go, you know what, I don't intend to settle down. But then they meet you, Virgo, and they're like, oh, now I'm in love, but actually I don't want to settle down. So I've got a bit of a conundrum. What do I do here? Okay, I'm going to push the boundaries, see if I can have a bit of both. See if I can have a bit of Virgo to be with sort of long-term-ish, but not really commit. And then keep one foot in, one foot out. Let's see, until you go, no, that is not acceptable behavior and I'm not taking it. So either ship up, shape out, I'll find someone else, no problem. As soon as you give those sort of boundaries, and again, as I said, I have to say everything they're giving me, otherwise it stays there. So don't shoot the messenger, that's what they just gave me. So anyway, so either that's something that you would maybe say, or a girlfriend or a boyfriend has said that to you, you know, anyway, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Whew. That's really intense energy that was coming out there. Anyway, let's move on. We got the Chariot. I mean, let's definitely move on exactly with this Chariot. The Star card indicates with that Chariot, you can have a successful healing process with this person. You can both overcome the obstacles and take the journey together and actually, you know, change things by taking action. But if you've got a stalemate energy and someone not speaking up or people not actually expressing how they truly feel, always going to remain in the devil energy where nothing ever happens, and you know, nobody gets fulfilled in that situation. So I feel like you and this person, you have the potential to heal it. You also both have the potential to be with each other or take action, move forward. The Chariot is a success card. It is a motivation card. It is a card that is determined, even with patience, to rise up, overcome any challenge, and be the victor of the situation and not let the challenges defeat your union. Okay, so depends on whether you're separated from this person or not. You both have what it takes to be together and overcome the obstacles. We go one more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? We got the Judgment card. So the Judgment card is the card of second chances. So, and it's in the upright for you. So can there be a second chance in the situation? Absolutely. Can you overcome the obstacles and heal things? Absolutely. You got the Star card, Chariot card, and the Judgment. 3 major arcanas. I mean, this deck here is major arcana. Okay, this is a full deck and they've given you 2 majors to say, yeah, this is fated energy. You're meant to meet this person. You can give this person a second chance. That is your call. We all have free will. But if you don't want a second chance, the Judgment says, you know, it's you get to weigh up your options and you get to get clarity and make a decision and see if this person is supposed to be on the same path as you for your life purpose. If not, then you know what to do. You'll understand what you need to do in that situation. You either walk away and, you know, take a new direction, because both of these cards are directional cards. They're both fork in the road cards. If you ever notice Chariot cards, they tend to have 2 horses or, you know, 2 directions, because there's an element of you being the master and the mistress of your own destiny, Virgo, but also some of it is up to fate and you get to decide. The Chariot card says, which direction shall I go in? Shall I stay? Shall I go? The Judgment also, should I stay? Should I go? But this is a card of second chances. So I do feel like there's someone here who you may have had some sort of toxic or negative well, you know, I got to clarify that a little bit more, because what they're showing me is sometimes it doesn't have to be negative and it doesn't have to be toxic. It can be just that 2 people are stuck in either fear or miscommunication, or so there's something here where it feels like ships in the night. Okay, and I feel like there is a chance at a second chance here if you want it. If not, you can go in another direction and meet new love. But let us clarify a little bit more. I'm using the Tarot of the Mystical Moments by CATRIN WELZ STEIN. I'm doing a Celtic cross here for you, Virgo, and I'm going to use it only in the upright, apart from the challenge position. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please? So what is the heart of the moment? What is the heart of the matter for in this moment for my beautiful Virgo? We got Queen of Pentacles. There you are. That is a Virgo card. That is you right there. Now, male or female, it's not about gender. It's about the energy. The Queen of Pentacles says you want to settle down. You want stability. You're looking for someone for the long term, okay? In the meantime, you are being very strong and enthusiastic, determined to succeed financially, building a solid financial future for yourself. Someone who's very practical, grounded, trustworthy. You demand the same. You want someone who's trustworthy, someone who can take, the walk of life with you till old age. The Queen of Pentacles often multiplies goodness. You can see all the rabbits there. So maybe someone you want to have a family with, or you want to settle down. You're open to that energy right now. Or you may have children and you're providing for those children at this time financially. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who is very resourceful. She's got this. She doesn't need anybody. She's got it all going on by herself. But she wants somebody to rule by her side, okay? And I say by her side, in equality. You want someone who is reciprocal in the energy and someone who brings balance, someone who, you can blossom with, okay? Someone you can really, really trust. So you're in that energy, you're acknowledging yourself. Because it's a Virgo card, I'd say you're putting yourself first, your own needs first as well. I also feel like you're learning, Virgo. Sometimes, Virgo, you are one of the harshest critics on yourself. I know a lot of people say Virgos are so critical or perfectionists and things like that. And I say, actually, they just want the best of the best. You want to believe in the best in people, but unfortunately you've been let down, so you've learned those lessons. I feel like, you always strive for the best, not just for everybody involved, but for yourself. And sometimes you're a little bit critical of yourself, and people don't realize that if you're being a little bit sort of, you see it as being helpful. They see it as being critical, because we've all got ego, and we've all got, if we really think about it, we're in these grown-ass bodies, and we're really just little children in a playground. We're still stuck in that energy. We've got to remember that inner child, and sometimes we get a little bit hurt. But I feel like you're really honoring yourself in this moment and putting self-care at the fore. Now, what is the challenge in this situation? King of Wands there's the challenge, King of Wands. Someone who is not ready, someone that is very, very passionate, someone who is very attracted to you. This person may have very high sex drive, may have even used sex for intimacy, okay? I only abbreviate now because YouTube's very, very sort of clamping down on things that you say, etc., in videos, and I never know who's watching, so it's always best to have class and not just have it out there, Anyway, you know what I mean. King of Wands energy, someone who's bold, someone who is passionate, kind. You want someone to sweep you off your feet as well. I mean, who doesn't want that? But I feel like the challenge has been, you may have met someone already in the past who sparked your passion, sparked your attention, someone that you find very attractive. And again, male or female, not a gender specific reading, but this person's very bold, very confident, it seems. And this person, because it's in the challenge position, this person was not ready to go the distance with you at that time. I'm going to clarify and see what was wrong there. Can you please clarify this? Because we got two court cards here, Virgo, and one is representing you. And if it was another card that was on there, like a Nine of Pentacles or, a Chariot card, I would say something's not happening or whatever, but it's a person. So there is some sort of situation. Now, this person could have fire in their chart. They could be Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Doesn't have to be. They could also be Earth or, air or water, but I feel like this person's got strong sort of fire in their chart. Three of Swords. This person hurt you a lot. It was a very painful lesson, whoever this person was. So I'm sending you a huge hug there, Virgo, because I've been there where it's just it just knocks you for six. You don't know which way is up. Okay, so and you're so intuitive, Virgo. This is the thing they're really highlighting. Now, I'm scrying when I'm doing your cards, but in the water they're showing me broken glasses. So, and I've just been aware that there's broken glasses here. So either you have just broken your glasses just before this reading, or you broke them in the last day or so. If you broke them like last week or 2 years ago or something like that, it's not you. It's recent, or perhaps your person was known for having broken glasses and just sticking them together with a piece of glue or something like that. I don't know why they're coming up like that, but they're indicating you may have felt like there was something that you did not see, which is not like you, because you're like a supercomputer, Virgo. You kind of like, you know, a bit like Scorpio, you know, you investigate all the situations, you see all of everything, all the scenarios that could possibly happen. But there was something here that perhaps you didn't visualize or intuitively you felt, but you sort of, you know, that common sense I was talking about earlier just walked right out, which tends to happen when people are in love. But anyway, Three of Swords, this person really hurt you. Okay, very painful lesson. They may have ignited your passion and then walked out. That's not a very mature energy to be in. Mature is a very kind word to describe that. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Five of Wands, there's that conflict again, okay? Someone that maybe you had very passionate, the way that they're given to me is this person, you and this person, it's almost like you had a very passionate way of talking to each other. I mean, that's an obvious thing to say, but it's like banter, you know, when it's like that sarcastic kind of joking around with each other, and then one person goes too far and says something that really hurts or is too close to the bone. Okay, I feel like you have that, the way you talk to each other is kind of like that. It's kind of like sarcastic, like, you know what, F you, I don't need you, or I don't know, I'm not funny, so I can't make jokes on the drop of a hat. Otherwise, I'd be a comedian, and I'm not one of those. But I feel it's kind of like you and this person, a lot of drama between you both. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Seven of Swords in reverse. This person may have ghosted you, or, you know, tends to sometimes come in and out of your life. The Seven of Swords in reverse actually says this person wants to make amends. So do expect them reaching out. Now, we do have Mercury in retrograde right up until the end of October, and that is a time where people from your past tend to reach out, okay, Virgo? So expect the unexpected there. And we got Imagination Station, okay? Now, the Seven of Swords, because I'm clarifying this King of Fire here, this King of Wands there, this person, they did not want to look to the future. Okay, as you can see, Imagination Station is kind of like someone who is sort of thinking about the future, writing the future in their head, that sort of thing. Someone who's manifesting that. They did not expect to meet you, Virgo. They did not expect to have feelings for you in that way, and they bolted. This person may have okay, thank you so much. I'm sure grateful. They did this for a Libran reading earlier, so if you do have placements in Libra, there may be something there for you. But they're asking me to show you the Seven of Swords in this deck, which is basically a figure running away with 5 swords and leaving 2 behind. Okay, leaving 2 behind. And why would someone leave 2 behind? It's not because they can't carry them. This person can carry them, okay? If they can carry 1, 2, 3 swords in this hand, they can carry at least another sword in that hand, Virgo, and they're looking back. This person, they're always looking back. They're always looking back towards you, and they left 2 swords behind on purpose so that they would never fully leave your life, okay? They want to come back. They want to talk. Now, you got to be careful of that energy, because that can be dangling carrot energy, okay? So just be mindful of that. But this person, they did not. I just want to see, I have to understand the energy from the past before I can show you the future, or feel the future energy to come. So this person, they always tend to either drop messages by or keep coming back in and out of your life. Or maybe you know, I feel like if this person was going to cut and run, they would have done it, like they would have taken all the swords, but they're looking back. Now, that doesn't, I feel like this person may have, how can I put that? avoided their energy, avoid talking to you, avoided telling you how they feel, because this whole energy reading seems to be about someone like having their mouth or their throat chakra closed. Like they avoided a conversation. They did not tell you truly how they felt. Okay. And they may have, you may have felt like they lied to you or betrayed you. This person's quite secretive, I feel. But yeah, this person keeps looking back. So just be, I mean, there's clearly a pattern. Now, the Devil card can be about patterns that keep us stuck. Doesn't mean it's toxic, but it can mean that, you know, you could be stuck forever waiting for someone to step up to the plate and tell you how they feel. But already, like, 5-10 years have gone by, and your beautiful looks, your beautiful body, all of those things. You got so much to offer, Virgo. So I just want you to be aware. I would never condone anyone waiting. What is meant for you will never pass you by. But of course, if you want to mend something with someone, that is potential as well. You know, we can all give second chances. Now, what is below you? 8 of Wands. You got 8 of Wands coming out again. So you're getting the same cards in a different deck. 8 of Wands, deep down, this is how you're feeling. Maybe you'd like to hear from this person. Deep down, if you were to admit it to yourself. But there's a but that goes with this. 8 of Wands says, but you must change, but you must have transformed, but you must open, and you must give me something that makes it positive. You need to take action. You need to come here and show me, not just tell me. I want you to show me in action. So I feel like deep down, if you were to admit it to yourself, you know, you can shoot the messenger on this one, because the 8 of Wands just basically means you want to move forward. Now, I really feel like you're protecting yourself as well. There's an element of protection here because there's all of those umbrellas, as you can see. So I feel like you protect yourself against, how can I put that? Because I feel like you're always thinking that this person, it's a no. This person's not interested in you. How could they be interested in you? So I feel like that's a protective narrative that you sometimes give yourself in this situation. But then there's moments of clear realization where you're really harsh and you're like, well, of course, if they wanted you, they'd be with you. But then there's the other side when they drop in and give you a message and say they're thinking about you, and I feel like you start to dream again to be with that person. So I feel like there's like an in and out energy here. To clarify, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Please clarify for my beautiful Virgo that 8 of Wands. We got the Hanged Panda and the 7 of Swords. A victim of waiting for change. The Hanged Panda, you may feel like sometimes this person is a missed opportunity. And then there's other moments where you're like, am I delusional? I mean, I got this bond with this person and we can't make it work and I don't understand, but I can't stop thinking about that person. They can't stop thinking about me, but nobody takes action. Or I take action and then nothing happens. This person runs away because we got the 7 of Swords again. So basically, I feel like this person needs to make amends properly for wasting your time or, leaving it with unfulfilled potential and scattering the energy there and making you wait. Because you've sacrificed a lot for this union, Virgo, and something's got to give. But the 7 of Swords keeps showing up, which means this person wants to make amends for the amount of time lost. They want to make amends for walking away. They want to make amends. There's a conversation. This person wants to talk. And can you see on this particular, what I love about this deck, this 7 of Swords, that panda's got a star there. They want to heal it. If it was in the upright, I'd say their intention is to heal, but this person's probably going to avoid the biggest conversation of all, and they're going to run away again. But in the reverse, this person wants to heal it. They want to be raw. They want to open up to that vulnerability. They want to tell you, okay? I mean, it may be too late because there's an element here of you moving forward, just heading in your own direction with your own needs. If this person does not take action, they need to show you. And if they do not, then I feel like you're gone and you're moving on. You're making some big changes here. So let us see what is in the past. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Whoa. We have 6 of Pentacles. Interesting. We got 6 of Pentacles. I get an energy that this person came out of nowhere for you. You may have even felt at some point that this person was a gift from the universe. This is exactly the sort of person you wanted. I feel like it was going well for a while. Okay, I'm going to pull a card on this because this is about balance. Now, you may have reached out to your friends and, your family to come back into some sort of balance. But the Six of Pentacles typically means that there was a bit of a surprise. The universe was generous in a way, and it is about the power being equal, or you know, you being very generous with this person of your time, your care, or your resources. You were nothing but open, honest, loving, and caring towards this person. You may have even felt like you gave so much. So I'm just going to pull a card and just clarify this energy. In the past, Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Ooh, okay, we got Nine of Wands. Both of you, very hurt individuals is what they're giving me, Virgo. This is the wounded warrior, wounded panda really, Nine of Wands. Persisted, in and out. So either you and this person, you met each other when both of you have been very wounded by destructive relationships elsewhere with other people, not each other. You both came to each other wounded. Because this is, Six of Pentacles is meeting halfway. But if there was damage done elsewhere, you and this person may have taken baggage from previous relationships and unintentionally sort of scuppered the balance and equality. I feel like both of you are kind of alike. So much alike, actually. I mean, I'm not really, it could be twin flame energy, but I feel like I'm not really picking up strong. Whenever I get strong twin flame energy, I sweat intensely, okay? So you don't need to hear the gory details of that, but the Nine of Wands says you persisted. You and this person persisted for a while. I feel like you may have, been very guarded against this person, but only because they were super guarded as well, because they've been hurt elsewhere. Now that doesn't help you, of course, but it goes to some way of explaining. No, they said here. Some way to explaining. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please? Judgment. They've been rejected elsewhere. This person has had so low self-confidence and doubt. Their blockage is they didn't feel good enough. And I feel there was an element of that, Virgo, that you may have felt within yourself in this union because it was projected. The Judgment. Yeah, I just feel like there was some sort of fear to get hurt again. They did not expect to fall in love. They did not expect to want to settle down with someone because they vowed they would never do that. There's pain that is from something else. And unfortunately, then they met you and, well, you know the rest yourself. So let us see what is the potential. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know? Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? Potential, King of Swords, and Strength. Can you mend this? Yes, you can, but there needs to be a conversation. King of Swords, as you can see, this King of Swords has got a needle and thread there. Can you mend it? Yeah. So the King of Swords, this is a Gemini energy, but this is this person, your person is thinking, well, this person, I'm going to say this person, not your person, until they are your person, if you want that person to be your person. The King of Swords says you can mend this, and it also says that this person is thinking about you. King of Swords is an energy of thinking before you act. Okay, so I feel like clarity of thought comes with the King of Swords. Also truth, an epiphany. This person, as you can see, all those stars are connected to this. This person's healing themselves to the highest order. And I feel like this person is learning to love themselves fully. And so are you, Virgo, but you're doing it separately. Okay, so King of Swords says this person's going to think, they're going to act, they're going to come towards you, and they're going to offer you a truth. They're going to reach out to you and tell you. The Strength card, this person, they always seek solace in your arms, is what they just given me. It's connected to this. It's almost like this person had a lot of, and I'm not here to condone anyone's actions, Virgo. I'm not here to take anyone's side. I'm not here to say you said, they said, they did, you did. I'm here to try and understand. This person feels like the only place they ever felt fully allowed to be themselves was with you. I'm going to pull a quick card on that. Thank you so much, Spirit guys, because they're showing me that you love them no matter what. No matter what state you found them in, you love them. And you may have felt like that was poor judgment on your behalf, but they see you as one of the most kindest, loving, caring people they've ever met. And they have a lot of love for you and a lot of passion. Oh, we got the Hierophant in the reverse. The Page of Wands in reverse, Four of Cups in reverse, the Magician in reverse. So, I mean, either this person is getting a divorce if they married someone else, or they're leaving a high-level commitment, or they separated from you, and this person, the Hierophant in reverse is about separation. It's about, you know, perhaps not quite learning a lesson yet, but separating from something that is binding, like the Devil card. Something could be something toxic. Page of Wands basically says, you know, this person, immature in their energy, they struggled. They struggle with being bold, coming out of their comfort zone. This person, you know, I feel like this person, they don't want to lose you, Virgo. We got a Four of Cups here. They know that you're probably going to go in another direction. They know that you probably got offers here with that Four of Cups in the reverse. They know that. And the Magician cards, they know. The Magician card, they know that they wasted time. They know that there's unfulfilled potential here. A very scattered individual. Now, either they had a high-level commitment, they went into another relationship elsewhere, or life has taught them that their love lies with you, and they've wasted a lot of time. So I feel like this person, they do want to come towards you, and they want to find that courage, as it were, to mend things with you and have that conversation, whatever this conversation is. Thank you so much, Spirit guides, guardian angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know regarding the... So they just... I've gone a bit slow because they're showing me an image, but I can't quite grasp it. I don't know what it is yet. Could you be a bit more clear, please? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm sure grateful. Okay, if it becomes more clear, obviously I'll let you know. Can you please tell my beautiful Virgo, what is to come in the near future? Near future for my beautiful Virgo. Nine of Pentacles. They want two more. Thank you so much. Oh, I've got to go get that. They just said the word patriarchal to me. Patriarchal. So either this person had family issues on the father's energy, or you did. There's something here about trust issues to do with the masculine, whether they were brought up by guardians or something. There's a mistrust here with that energy. So if you had trust issues because you witnessed like a parent maybe leave a family unit, or cheat or something like that, betrayal or something like, or avoid or run away, there's elements of that affecting this person's decisions on some things, on wanting to settle down. This person, they would like to, but the reality is there was something within them that needed to be healed to do with trust issues, okay? So anyway, I'm just going to get that other card before I clarify. Now, this was the second card that came out, so it must be the second one in the spread. We've got, oh, interesting, we've got Nine of Pentacles and we got a Ten of Pentacles here. Okay, so Nine of Pentacles says, you got this. You're self-sufficient. You're focusing on your finances. This is in the near future, Virgo. You're making your world a more pleasant place, and, you know, a financial gain. Things are starting to blossom for you, or you're working really hard to build that life of luxury and build a solid foundation. Also, you know, Nine of Pentacles says, just because you're single, Virgo, it doesn't mean you're unhappy. It means you're enjoying that energy. You're enjoying your freedom. So you're willing to wait for the right person to partner up with. You may be hoping to get married, settle down, because that Hierophant card says you're looking for solid commitment. Okay, but first you recognize it starts with self. You're aware of that, and that is what you're doing. So I feel in that, by honoring yourself in that moment and putting your own needs first, And it is a slow process. You can't see, but right in the top there, it takes a lot to blossom, but right in the top there's a little snail, which really sort of highlights that it is a slow sort of process to blossom and bloom. But then you get to the 10. Then there is sort of a jackpot energy. Someone, you know, finding someone solid, for example. I will clarify these cards. As you can see, 10 of Pentacles is about like family, you know, ancestral wounding, family history. It's about settling down with someone that walks that journey of life and goes into retirement years with you. So 10 of Pentacles is full investment in the future. So I feel like you will meet someone, but we do have a 3 of Swords. Okay, so now 3 of Swords can mean that in order to have this level of commitment with this person, you need to address the painful conversation, the elephant in the room. Because as you can see with those 3 arrows there in the heart, so maybe you've been, you may have felt like this person also betrayed you in some way. Swords are about communication. So perhaps you have to have a conversation about this heartbreak, this loss, in order to process it. Now, often they say you should never really try and heal the wound with the person, you know, by talking. How can I put that? I want to make it more clear. The person who hurt you is not the person who can heal you. Okay, I feel like the healing comes all by yourself. But there's something painful to be acknowledged here in the near future. So I'm just going to pull a quick card. Oh, they want the Archeon Tarot. Well, this is the Archeon Tarot by Timothy LANTZ. I'm only reading the uprights in this deck, so they want me to clarify here. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please clarify the 3 of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Pentacles for my beautiful... Ooh. We got the Lover's card. We got the 9 of Cups. Okay, so they're indicating here that you do have a choice. The Lover's card used to be called the choice, but this is soulmate energy. There is love here. This person absolutely is, I would say, not just loves you, but I feel bordering on obsessed with you. I got to be honest, the Devil card is there. So there is an obsessive energy here. This person dreams of being in your arms. You literally... The passion that you and this person have for each other is off the charts. And the 9 of Cups says you can have everything you wish for when it comes to love, but you got to decide whether you want someone from your past, you want to heal that with that person, or whether you want to move forward and move away from that energy. Deep down, 8 of Wands says action needs to be made. You need to make a decision. Okay, so this person, we've got, I'm going to pull... another one just to clarify. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you show me the person in the past, how they're feeling about my beautiful Virgo, what energy they are coming towards them in to offer them love? Thank you so much. So we got the 2 of Swords. I mean, stalemate energy again. I'm only reading the upright in this deck. 2 of Swords. They just said one more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide the World? Okay, so stalemate and the World indicates, you know, this person, they're still a little bit indecisive because I feel like they're stepping into a new cycle, as it were. The World indicates that there's something that this person's attending to before they have their epiphany moment. The World is about learning the lesson fully. So they're learning their lesson. They're detaching themselves from whatever is keeping themselves stuck. But in that moment, they're going to reach out to you. Absolutely. But in terms of, I feel like they're hesitant because they feel like you've moved on, is what I'm getting. They're just showing me the World card, and they're showing me the season has passed. They feel like they've missed out. They've missed you. Clarify that. I just want to ask the question. I just want to think about how to ask that question first. Okay, if Virgo showed them an indication that they were interested in them, how would this person be towards Virgo? Ooh. The Hierophant. They would want to marry you in an instant and hold you forever and keep you for keeps. The Hierophant, this person wants to marry you. They want to settle down with you. And the 4 of Pentacles here indicates that this person, they want long-term security with you and you alone, nobody else. Okay, so they're just hesitant. But how is Virgo feeling about this? How is Virgo, whoa, how is Virgo feeling about this? How is Virgo feeling about this? Nine of Swords, a little bit anxious about it, not really sure. One more for Virgo. How's Virgo feeling about this? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Two of Cups. You want love though. You feel it's like it's a push and pull energy. It's like you're not really sure, you're a little bit anxious. How can you trust this person? But you know that there is love. You know that there's something there, a soulmate energy. You know. I wish humans were a little bit more open. You know, there's so many missed opportunities in love and life. Like, I mean, for example, I was reading a story about a couple and they remained friends all their life. And there was an opportunity when they were younger to be with each other and, you know, misconstrued that it just didn't happen for whatever reason. I can't really remember now. It was kind of like, I think one person was with somebody at the time, but it wasn't serious, but they just entered into it. And the other one had feelings, so they didn't really open up about them because they thought they want to be elsewhere. But that person who went into a relationship didn't know and actually secretly loved the other person. They never said. And when the lady was passing away on her deathbed, she sort of said how much she had loved this guy for so long, and he was like, the same. Why didn't you what? And they never admitted it to each other. They came from a different time, very old school time and everything like that, where people repress a lot more things, or did, but you know, it was too late. So anyway, I'm not saying run out there tomorrow, Virgo, and tell your person. I feel like this person is going to come towards you, but in the near future, I feel like they're a little bit hesitant. We're going to see the overall outcome. So for the near future, I always say that's in the next 2 to 3 weeks or something like that. Max, maybe a month or so. We got the Knight of Pentacles. This is what you're hoping for. This is how you're feeling. This person needs to come in with solid commitment, because that's what you're offering, and that's the only thing that you're receiving. Okay, so if it's not this person, you want something solid. You want someone loyal, dependable, someone that you can trust, someone that you know, you don't mind waiting for it, but you know, I feel like you won't accept anything less than you truly deserve, Virgo, and that is absolutely the right way to go about it. What is the external environment for my beautiful Virgo? Three of Pentacles. A chance to rebuild, make something that was delicate stronger. The Three of Pentacles there, as you can see, that beautiful flower, normally very sort of delicate there, but it's been built out of bricks. So I feel like there is a potential for you to work together, you and this person to work together and build something solid, should you wish to, because, you know, bricks, they often represent, you know, stability and the home space. I'm going to pull a quick card on that. If you can see as well that these little birds, representing nature and spirit and everything like that, are bringing little nails. Now, you don't need to put any nails in bricks, but you know, I feel like that's a chance to rebuild, mend something. So if you work together, there may even be a third party that brings you together, maybe even a friend that says, come on, you two, sort this out. So let me just see. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please clarify? Three of Pentacles, Ten of Wands in the reverse, Fool card in the reverse. Okay, so Ten of Wands in reverse, that is, you know, having that freedom, breaking away from the past, any baggage. But the Fool card does say there is a little bit of apathy here, or a little bit of like lost hope. So I feel like this person does want to rebuild, but I feel like they may feel like you've moved on elsewhere, or that they've missed the boat. Let's just quickly clarify. I want to make sure that energy is missed the boat energy and not, thank you so much, that they're not willing to take a leap of faith. Can you please clarify the Fool card? Queen of Cups. Yeah, they are willing to open up to that level of love, to that level of self-care. Okay, they are willing to offer love here. We go one more. Eight of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, male or female, not a gender specific reading, of course. It's about the energy. This person wants you, Virgo. That's the Queen of Pentacles right there. And the Eight of Pentacles indicates that they are mastering themselves. They are working on themselves at this time. And the Queen of Cups. I mean, there's two queens there. And it's got a Three of Pentacles. So, I mean, I'm going to go with my trusty deck here just to make sure I get certain energy when I feel there's a third party situation involved here, Virgo. So I'm not getting that energy, but I'm always willing to say when I'm wrong. You know, I'm really open to learning myself. So I'm just going to pull a card with that traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, because I want to clarify. There's two court cards here. So the Eight of Pentacles can mean that, for example, as I said, another person comes on in and helps you and this person see that you miss each other, that you want to be with each other. But I just want to make sure there's no like third party getting in the way of the union. Okay. Okay. So again, I'm getting this energy that either if they were with someone, they're separating from this person because they feel like there's unfinished business with you, Virgo. I feel like this person is just opening themselves up for you. So the Ten of Swords, if there is a third party with this person, the Ten of Swords indicates something is done. It is over. Okay. King of Pentacles, they're no longer giving to this situation. They're not investing in it any longer. This person is not undecided. They're not wishy-washy. They're hesitant to come towards you. They're a little bit nervous. They're thinking about it. They want to mend things with you. The World card says there's unfinished business with you. Okay, so they want to come back towards you. Whether you want this person or not, that's your call, of course. But they are indicating that they want to rebuild something with you in a more strong fashion. They cannot let you go. Now, let us see what is a hope and a fear for you. We've got Nine of Swords again to clarify your fear, anxiety. You feel, how can you trust this person? You may feel protected, that you need to protect yourself at this time. I mean, the other side of this energy is that, you know, you're recovering from this. So there may be moments of hope. They want me to go one more in this position, which is unusual, but they want it, so I'm going to give it Six of Swords. So yeah, protected. You're protected by spirit, but also, I mean, the Six of Swords is a necessary rite of passage card, which indicates that greater wisdom in thinking. You know, this time you can protect yourself. This time round, you notice the red flags. Also, Six of Swords says you're being brought out of troubled waters into something more calm, and you're going to feel a little bit more anchored. If you've been feeling a little bit anxious, it's almost like they're saying your anxiety will be unwarranted, okay? And let us see the outcome in this position, or in this whole situation. The outcome for my beautiful Virgo, what do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? The outcome. Ooh, okay. We got the Sun card. They want me to go one more. I would stop at the Sun and say, we got the best card in the deck. Let's stop right there. But they said, nope, one more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Spirit Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? Okay. Got the Nine of Wands. Two wounded warriors can be happy. Okay. It's not going to be overnight, Virgo, but sorry, they're just showing me something which they were giving me an image before and I couldn't work out what it was, but it's coming to the surface again, and they're showing me, and it's almost like, I mean, it's something like this, but I mean, it's probably not a moonstone, but it's something that has been dropped into a glass of water or something. Like before, they showed me, for Libra, they showed me like a fizzy tablet or something being dropped into a glass of water. But for you, they're showing me something that's a little bit more solid. So either there was once where this person dropped something into a glass of water, like a marble or a ball or something like that, small, and put it into a glass that you were drinking out of as a joke, or you did that to the person. It's a really odd image to get, but they want it to be really focused so they know that you know that they're talking directly to you. But if you're listening to this reading and you've just dropped something by accident into a glass, or maybe on purpose into a glass, I'm not really sure. Please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. It showed up in the Libran reading, but it was a fizzy tablet or something. But this one is a little bit more solid. It's like something like a stone or a ball or something like that, or marble. I'll leave it like that. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So it doesn't mean it's not your reading. It just means they want that person to pay close attention to the reading. 9 of Wands says there's a lot of wounds here, but you can still persist and things can blossom. It will be hurt. It will be painful to have this honest conversation, but in order to be understood and not leave anything left unsaid, I feel like you and this person, it will be worth it because the sun will shine. Now, of course, if this person's narcissistic and, not showing up in the right energy and they're not willing to take action and show you, then of course, abandon the situation. The 9 of Wands says, protect yourself. Have hard, those sort of high boundaries there. Make sure you have healthy boundaries in place so that they cannot take advantage in any way. I don't feel like they would want to. I do feel like this person really means well because they're showing up in King of Swords energy. 9 of Wands says, you've persisted a lot on this. You haven't come this far only to get this far, Virgo. Now they just, as soon as I pick up this card, they give me Wilmington. Wilmington. So if Wilmington means something to you, it might be a name, surname, or it might be a place, Wilmington. Please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone, and I've not heard Wilmington before. I mean, I'm sure I've heard of Wilmington before, but it doesn't mean anything to me. Wilmington. Okay, I'll move on from that. The Sun card represents happiness, peace, enlightenment, an awakening. An awakening here between those wounded warriors that were over here, that were damaged before they met each other. Okay, so there can be a positive that comes from this, should you wish to. This can be a successful union. I'm going to quickly pull some cards on that before I close the reading. Now, for those who are going, you wouldn't still be listening anyway. But if you were like, nope, Baba, nope, not my story. That's fine. I just pick up on the energy in the moment. I will be doing a singles reading in the next couple of days for your sign. So if you're looking for new love and you're like, I don't want to do past love. We got 10 of Pentacles. Sorry, I'm reading the uprights in this deck. King of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so there's a lot of love here. Now, this could be Scorpio energy. Could also be someone with strong earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, as well as fire. But 10 of Pentacles indicates, again, that settling down energy. I'm clarifying the outcome, and this is what's in the near future. So 10 of Pentacles, there will be a high level of commitment here. And if you've noticed, when it comes to getting, the highest level of all, there's King mode. You're showing up in Queen mode, but that means you want someone not who's in a different position. People, see, this is the thing. People tend to go, oh, kings are higher energy than queens. No. Often people, if you think about history, the queens often are the power behind the throne. Often I feel myself that they are sort of equal energy. I see them as equal energy. But anyway, we've got highest level of all, something that is loyal, committed, true, open when it comes to love. Someone who is willing to, wow. Sorry, they just showed me this person's look, their eyes. The way they look at you, even I would be under a spell of that. There's something about this person's eyes, and yours also, Virgo. When you look at each other, you and this person, it's like there's something else. Wow, that was quite powerful. That look, if I was at a party and I saw someone and they looked at me like that, I'd be like, oh my gosh, I just melted. Okay, so I can see 5 of Swords and the Sun. We're getting the Sun again. 5 of Swords, look at that. It's a warrior. Someone who's willing to fight. Someone who's willing to overcome the overthinking, the mental conflict. And the Sun says the same. Positive outcome. Okay? So you and this person, you can have a sort of positive, happy reunion, as it were. Show me new. Dear Spirit, if Virgo does not want to be with this person, this whole reading was about that, so I can't really change the energy of the reading or the cards that come out. I don't manufacture the cards, they just pop out when they're meant to. Yeah, I want them to show me new, and they're not. Six of Cups says renewal, the person in the past, the reunite, stick with the energy. Six of Cups says the person from the past wants to reunite with you, so they want to talk about that. And Three of Wands says, you know, you reunite first with this person, and then you open yourself up to expand to other opportunities should you wish to move forward and not be with that person. Can you please clarify? Whoa. Eight of Cups. Oh, yeah, you have to walk away first. Okay, I mean Eight of Cups. You have to walk away first and go in search of something, something more emotionally fulfilling if you do not want to be with this person. But Spirit only wants to talk about return energy in this reading. So for those who are not wanting to be with someone in return, or turn to them, then I will be doing a singles reading in the next couple of days for your sign. I can only focus on certain energies all at once. Now this is a final card for you. It is Giraffe, Visionary. Okay, King of Swords is often called a visionary as well. It says, rise above earthly matters, glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. Okay? Love with a big heart. So keep yourself open there if you want to be with this person. Listen with love. Very difficult to do, I completely understand, but self-worth, most important, Virgo. I'm just going to give you a trinket before we close. Thank you so much for it, guys, great angels. Okay, we got, oh my gosh. I close my eyes when I pick the trinkets, Virgo. Now, obviously you can't see my eyes, so you do have to sort of trust me on that one. But we got two butterflies. Two butterflies that have come out here. So two people, very much evolving, very much learning, very much, you know, transforming. Butterfly, if you think about the butterfly journey, they start off as a caterpillar and then they go into the chrysalis. You know, so caterpillars, they're very sort of disjointed in their energy, not really not knowing, I guess, which direction. They look like they could take any direction at any moment. Then they go into chrysalis, which is a stalemate energy, where nothing happens, but there is learning, there is growth, and then there is the blossoming, the butterfly. You and this person, I mean, they're a little bit further behind of you in terms of spiritually, sort of spiritual maturity, but I feel like they are blossoming also, and they want it both on the Sun card. So, a lot of transformations going on here for you. You can make it work if you want to be with this person. They're going to come towards you. They're hesitant at this time. Okay, so just so you're aware, but they will reach out to you. And I feel like they will reach out to you before the Mercury in retrograde goes back, you know, before Mercury goes back to retrograde. Okay, I'll leave it there. Thank you so much, my beautiful Virgo. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If it does, please like and subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Also, if you'd like to be in the chance to win a free personal reading, all you have to do is champion yourself for September. Okay, so for example, if you have done a painting and you don't let anybody see your work, I would like you to just pop it out there into the positive sort of arms of social media. You know, I know social media sometimes can be very unkind, but I feel, you know, I feel like you got a lot of talent. Anything that comes from your soul that you express yourself with, you know, don't hide it. Let it out. Peacock your wonderful self. So champion yourself. Know that you're doing a good job. We're all going through major circumstances where we're trying to spin all the plates, pay the bills, keep our jobs, or if we've lost our jobs, look for other ones. You know, so champion yourself. You're doing what you can do with the resources that you got at this time. And then if you want to set up your own business, for example, you know, go and set yourself up, you know, a free email address with your company name in it. So you're signaling to the universe that you're taking a first step towards something monumental. Championing yourself, knowing that you can do it. All you have to do is put the affirmation in the comments box, I will succeed, and you will, Virgo, you absolutely will. I will succeed, and then I will gravitate towards one lucky subscriber on the 29th of September, and I'll announce the winner in a video so that you can see it comes from me. And yeah, free to enter, free to win, free to receive. I'll leave it there. Thank you so much, my beautiful Virgo. Love and light.